All right, in your classes or whatever, you've probably seen this y equals mx plus b. That's the basic form of a straight line. Okay? M is the coefficient of x, the number in front of x, and m is the slope. The number at the end, that b, that's where it crosses the y-axis. Right? It's often referred to as the y-intercept. Right? So let's do an example. Let's say we have this equation and we want to know what is the slope and the y-intercept. In order to answer that, we need to solve this equation for y. Get it in the form y equals some number times x plus some other number. So to solve for y, let me subtract 4x from both sides. So we subtract 4x. 4x, take away 4x is 0. That leaves us with minus 2y. Over here, I could write this as 12 minus 4x, but let me write it as minus 4x plus 12. Remember, 5 plus 7 is the same as 7 plus 5. So if I write this as 12 plus negative 4x or negative 4x plus 12, it's really the same thing. Now we're not quite there. We want to get y by itself, so we divide by 2. Divide everything in the equation by negative 2. Those negative 2 over negative 2 is 1. 1 times y is y. Negative 4 over negative 2 is positive 2x. 12 over negative 2 is negative 6. So now we can identify the slope and the y-intercept. Just erase this. So the slope, which in algebra we represent that with a small letter m. The slope, we can see y equals mx plus b. M is 2, so the slope is 2. You could think of that as 2 over 1. But the y-intercept, is negative 6. Now technically, the y-intercept is a point. Yeah? When you graph an equation, it's that point. But to find the y-intercept, x is 0. Remember from before, to find the y-intercept, you let x equal 0. So the y-intercept is actually x is 0, y is negative 6. It's actually that point, 0, negative 6. But negative 6 is where it crosses the y-axis. That number on the y-axis, that would be our negative 6. So, after this video, we're going to do examples of graphing using the slope and the y-intercept.